Woo, woo. That's the song.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, OCCW proudly presents the Royal Ramble with Azrael, Jonathan Malice, and Full Force B.A. Marcus Frey.
Get your ass whooped, Joey.
Hey, he just threatened you. You know, are you going to go to the cops?
Oh,
bring your friends from the barrio to come take you to the cops.
Let's do it hood style.
Oh, my mic's now turned off.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
This is called sabotage. That's what this is.
You should go to the cops.
Saboteur over here.
There was a guy tried to mug me over the weekend, and I was like, "Hey man, I know Joey the Bull." So like, he gave me his wallet and ran away, and that was the easiest $20 I ever. God damn it, Joey the Bull! What kind of supervillain are you in this county?
He said he tried to eat me last
It's like
time.
a made man around here.
Oh my goodness. Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling's variety show about everything indie wrestling here in SoCal and pro wrestling the worldwide. Our hosts are Joey, our co-host is Joey the Bull.
That's right.
And we have to my right the inimitable B.A. Marcus Frey.
Damn right.
To my left, the irascible Azrael.
Use words that people know what they mean.
Yeah, like irritating.
Just because you got a word-a-day dictionary and you like to flip through the I section periodically.
Well, that's the longest one with the longest words. I don't know if you.
I heard the
incarcerated.
word. I heard the word ass in there though when you referenced him.
I'm feeling very underappreciated lately. You know what? I am the best thing to happen to the high desert. I am the best thing to happen to D6W. Oh. And they're having their show March the 16th without me on it. We've been suspended.
Well.
And my friends, Divine Intervention, have been stripped of their tag team titles unfairly. I am getting my lawyer. I am coming to that building on the 16th anyway, and I am suing everything that's not nailed to the floor, and I'm going to own their arcade machines. I'm going to own the toys and memorabilia that they have. I'm going to own the upstairs bar, and I'm going to give my friend B.A. Marcus Frey a bottle of Hennessy that he can take home.
All right, I like
you're
this
gonna
idea.
Be on my side, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing though. Why white people always got to go straight to like calling the cops and suing people?
Well,
why don't you just roll in 4 deep into D6 and
it's not like D6 has said anything derogatory about him on the air. There's no reason for him to go to the cops and feel threatened, right?
Yes.
Or roll up with
I'm gonna call my lawyer.
I'm gonna call the police.
This is why we get the money. We sue other people for it.
I still get your money, maybe not as much, but I take them pockets.
So Freddie Flores and Freddie Helmuth were stripped of the tag team titles from D6W,
right?
and they have held them, defended them. They have built D6W into the best thing in the desert, the best thing for hundreds of miles, best thing since the Del Taco came to that crappy little town. Yeah. And you damn people, I am trying to get people out of Barstow. I come there and I tell the little children in the front row,
so go east, young man.
Study hard, stay in school. You don't want to end up living in Barstow your whole life, do you? God damn it.
Yeah, go move to Vegas.
Come here where there's lights.
No.
Palm trees.
No, they need
hey, come out here where we actually have In-N-Out.
That's what hamburger's all about. Del Taco's a terrible establishment.
Alertos, Albertos, Albiertos, Ovalertos. Is there something wrong with your ear? Oh, I can hear you getting some.
There we go. Hello, everyone. I'm pretty sure you all heard me, but I hate everyone and everything.
I think people down the block heard you.
Okay.
I beat the living piss out of 2 of their security guards. These 2 scrawny little kids that never look like they want to fight against anybody.
For those of us who aren't really sure, take us back to the beginning of your match. Set it up for us. Tell us who you were in the ring with, who your partners were, how that match unfolded, where it left you.
Well, you know, I like to win my matches fair and square, but I have many friends. There's lots of people who like me. I'm not bad at making friends like some people on the panel. B.A. Marcus Frey, your friends abandon you at the slightest sign of any kind of trouble.
We're going to get to that in a minute. But
Freddie Flores and Freddie Helmuth are the tag team champions by right. Won them fair and square. They are the best tag team champions to ever come to D6W, by God. And they defeated the Kings of the Suplexes fair and square in an honorable contest. And I fought LTP, and I also beat him fairsy squaresy. Maybe they got involved a little bit from time to time throughout the match. But Flores and Helmuth deserve They, I say, demand that they be reinstated as the tag team champions. Who else are they going to put? Bowser and Yoshi? There's 2 fans that come to the D6W and they dress up like Bowser and they dress up like Yoshi. And they sit in the front row.
Mario Brothers.
And they are 2 of the greatest athletes to ever come to that building.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Like the Mario, the Nintendo machine.
Yes, I get it.
There was Pong. I'm sure you'll remember the Pong. The Pong. And then they made a little fat Italian plumber. You know, much like Joey the Bull, but, you know, with a little hat on.
Thanks,
and
man.
he ran across, jumping, killing the turtles and stuff.
Okay. And so Bowser and Joey, or what was his name? Bowser and Yoshi attacked you?
No, they're in the front row. There's going to be a tag team tournament now. They're putting all the tag teams from D6W, high-flying Steven Andrews, and maybe Simon Lotto are going to contest in a tournament to take the tag team titles that are rightfully ours, and I will have them returned to us on March 16th, or I'm going to tie that building up in so much red tape they're never going to run another show again. And all the little kids are going to go back to playing with their rocks and the rattlesnakes and everything out in the deserts.
Okay, so tell us about the security...
And there's 2 security kids, and if you see the picture, I put the picture up on my Facebook, fair and square. You can look at Daniel Azrael, and I am bravely trying to put the flames out of the little, 18-year-old kid who works security over there by stomping a mud hole in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, you just trying
It's so hot out there, people just spontaneously combust.
Now, okay.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
That's what
You were there.
We call that assault. That's all that is.
Well, you were there. You're a lawman. What did you think about what you saw?
What I saw was just a straightforward ass whooping on an 18-year-old kid.
Did he go running to the cops?
I mean, he could have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would have felt more threatened for my life getting a live action ass whooping like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know that wrestling is wrestling, and sometimes ass whoopings happen.
Yeah, fair enough. So you don't see anything wrong in what he did.
Here's the thing: there's a lot wrong with divine intervention, but I'm just being completely honest. There's a lot wrong with divine intervention, but I will say that the way that they handle themselves in the ring, they beat all comers. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, when you sit there as an organization and you say, we want champions, and you have some of the baddest champions on your card, why are you stripping them of the title? At the end of the day, the shoulders are on the mat. There's a 1, 2, 3. Give me my title and let me do my thing.
By any means necessary, we are the nation of divine intervention.
I come out in support of a jackass, and this is what I get.
You know, I've read the reviews on the internet that said the divine intervention is like the Caucasian kid with the Hispanic friends, and that is my life. Damn it, you have no idea how real wrestling is to me. You go into this gang-like environment.
It's the barrio version of Owen Hart in the Nation of Domination.
I'm gonna go.
What it is.
I like that.
I'm going to the gutter, and I'm gonna get Freddie Helmuth, and I'm gonna get Freddie Flores with his strong jaw and his strong work ethic and his strong back, by God. And I'm gonna get Angel Atu, and I'm gonna get everybody else who's willing to join our group of supervillains for a small
Don't
fee.
make that face.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want someone running to the cops.
I mean, it's like you got an automatic gag reflex.
And the Gold Coast
more
Federation,
smell,
GCF, comes to this very building on Sunday, March 3rd, and I have not been invited to this program. No.
Well,
You know what? I don't always need an invitation. That is a cruel stereotype against my people.
Let me invite you. You can help me sell meatball sandwiches.
Well,
You know, I'm not gonna work for
if we going on that route,
oranges, like you're trying to go back.
if we going on that route, damn it, if we gonna talk about that, I have yet to get a phone call from GCF too, and I know that you said they coming to talk later.
They will be here later.
And how you gonna talk like his neck don't bling?
I mean, you really gonna show up and you ain't gonna sign the biggest thing right now in OCCW? I mean, come on. If you gonna run a show and you gonna run a show out of the gym that I train at, why ain't I on the card? That's all I gotta say. I mean, you might as well make it happen. Yeah, I know you got your little fake ass Spider-Man champion.
That's John Sometime.
I mean, but at the same time, hey, you know what? Little Danny Malice can get his ass kicked any day of the week. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He's not my son.
I will pluck each leg off of that spider until he can't go nowhere, and then I'll give him right back to you. You can cradle him again like a little baby.
First of all, I never cradled him.
Yeah, that's your fault.
No,
that's why you don't talk to him.
That's why he mad at you.
And he's come all the way across the ocean.
I'm just being real.
All right. That's
I'm gonna let it go back in time. You're gonna get your fatherly moment again.
I have kids.
Nurse him back to health.
B.A. Marcus Frey's going to get all of the Infinity Stones. He's going to put them in his gauntlet, and he's going to give the back slap to Spider-Man.
That said, okay, we're gonna have GCF in a few, right?
Yeah, when they get here, we're gonna have some words.
Okay, that's fine.
I got some things to discuss.
Before we do that, we're gonna bring in Joey the Bull Santana.
Damn.
It
ain't bad enough that he already on microphone.
Yeah. Well, look. I mean, the camera's not gonna break. It's been reinforced. Well, we've been getting a few requests. They want to see what he looks like. Is he really as ugly as he sounds? I promise him. I give him 5 minutes. He's gonna.
If they really wanted to know what Joey the Bull looked like, I'd have just said, "Go watch Shrek." Now that's close enough.
Full force over here.
How you living, Biggie Smalls?
Let me scoot in real quick. Sorry, brother.
How you living, Biggie Smalls?
Explain it to me.
I know. That is. He was the guy that shot Tupac, right?
Oh no!
No, damn it!
Damn.
The views and opinions of Jonathan Malice are the views and opinions of Jonathan Malice only.
Well,
sorry, I'm not into that hippity hop stuff that you guys like.
Not every song can be Freebird, John.
No,
now it looks sexy.
All right, Joey.
Well, thanks.
Wait,
what do you
invite
want?
me?
What do you want, Joe?
I can see him. We're on widescreen.
Should I move over?
No, you're good.
Now see that. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
that is pretty hot.
That's a whole
guys.
It is hot in here now.
Land of the web, land of live TV. It's me, Joey the Bull, the one and only. Anyway, okay, I just want to do a little recap. Last night, did you guys catch Raw last night?
I absolutely did not.
I caught as much as I could stomach.
Okay, well, the return of Roman Reigns. It's great news. He's back. He's recovering.
Was he because he beat cancer?
Oh, this guy.
I mean, I got a lot of stuff to say.
Now, besides that, I'm glad he's back. They did a little towards the end. They kind of made this whole thing about maybe the
everybody loves him now, right?
Oh yeah.
Everybody loves him now.
They did all they could to turn him into the biggest baby face. he was out for 4 months battling cancer. I've seen people battle cancer 4 months. Yeah, that's not a
pretty short battle. Well, you don't know what he went through. But,
I mean, I don't. I give you that.
But it's how fickle people can be, huh?
But when you come back looking the same way that you did before you left, it kind of tells me either one or two things. You were on a good steroid at the same time that you were battling that cancer, or what you were really going through wasn't as severe as they tried to make it out to seem.
I mean, but he didn't know, though. You know what I mean? When you get diagnosed, you don't know which way that ball is going to bounce. You know what I mean? He had to put down. Just because he's healthy enough to walk around and do movies don't mean he's healthy enough to get in the ring and fight a grown-ass man. You know it's very, very difficult.
It is a different beast, because that's like being in shape and football ready. They're two totally different things.
And then if you caught towards the end, looks like the boys might reunite again, maybe one last time.
Whoopee.
You know, I mean, I'm a big fan, so I love those guys.
You know what? I was a big fan too about almost 10 years ago.
Here's the problem
love the Shield.
And while I didn't follow wrestling as closely as y'all did at that time when the Shield was prominent, and I have been around long enough to remember the many incarnations of the Four Horsemen. And every time they tried to bring it back, it got worse and looked weaker and was
Paul
dumber.
Roma.
Oh, Paul Roma,
and the Four
Sid Justice or Sid Vicious. It was terrible. I mean,
yes, Mongo McMichael, the greatest in-ring technician to come from the Chicago Bears.
So I see.
I don't know if I remember more of his bald spot or his wrestling ability.
Hey, come on, let's pick on people for being.
I mean, but Mongo just needed to learn how to shave it.
You wear the hat?
I wear the hat because the glare from the.
It's going to blind everybody that's watching.
We won't have a very good picture. We'll mistake him for being white and you for being
not here.
Well, real quick, big shout out to CJ, Brian Chastney, Paul,
Hey,
Jessica
CJ.
Sky, Mindy Hinojosa,
I love you, girl.
Christine Nicole is watching, and we got a bunch of people. Isaac is watching. Isaac Molina.
Hey, Isaac. Hey, you guys know Isaac?
Isaac wants to know if you love it when they call you Big Papa.
Oh,
Do you?
and I do. I do it all. They
Bet
love
he
me,
do.
Big Papa here all
Bet he
day.
do.
And then
Big Papa Dunk.
back to Raw again. The return of Batista. Now, I know a lot of you guys have a little mix. Dude, I love Batista. I love that going crazy. But interrupting Ric Flair's birthday bash really upset me. You know why? Because they had that beautiful cake out there. And this brings up the next subject.
Food.
Cake. That's what
Food,
he worried
yeah.
about.
Why I love cake?
He ain't worried about a 70-year-old man getting manhandled in the back. He worried about who is going to eat this cake.
Tres leches?
Now, this brings up a good subject. To all the fans out there that are watching, what is your best WWE or wrestling moment of cake? I know there's a lot of moments out there. I'm pretty sure you guys.
When the gobbledygooker jumped out. Oh, wait, that was an egg.
Yeah, it was close enough.
Okay, that's...
You use
But I'm
eggs
pretty
to
sure there's going to be five fans chiming in their favorite cake moment in wrestling history. Do you have a moment of a cake moment of wrestling history of WWE?
really
Oh, hell. Tori Wilson rolling around in it. I'm sure that happened, and I'm sure it was fantastic.
Oh, tube sock and everything.
I would have to say my favorite was probably the Lita wedding cake. That one, because she fell right in that bad boy. That was always fun.
See?
Yeah, we're going to have a sub-question, too. What is... Okay, how about this one? Of all the wrestlers, of all the years you ever saw, right, been watching wrestling, so the first champion I saw was Bob Backlund. That's how far it goes back for me. What are the two matchups from the different eras, right, that you wish you had seen... that you wish you'd seen? How about that?
That's not a bad
All right,
question.
so like if you wish that Bruno Sammartino had wrestled Dean Malenko,
Oh, Jesus.
right? Let us know what the matchups that never were.
I'm
a joke. I know.
Oh, that was a fiery
trying
one
to be obscure
of
as
all
possible.
time.
I'm gonna go right off the bat and go. I think the best technical match that I could ask for that I wish would have happened is Bret Hart versus Daniel Bryan. I think that would have been a really good mat wrestling. Just they would have been taking the fans to school, showing them what true mat wrestling looks like.
Okay. All right. So right in. Brian Chansey, CJ, Brian Atkinson. Oh, hey, Brian, Big Brian, Jessica Landau, all of you. Let us know what match do you wish you had happened and didn't.
Azrael versus Hulk Hogan. I would whip his ass. Hulkamania would go down.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
I feel like I gotta scoot over because you look at the camera.
but-
I got so much space over here.
No, but anyway, guys. Hey, John, thanks for letting me have my little 5 minutes on your show. I
Wait,
appreciate
hold on.
it.
I have a question for you, Joe.
Yes,
all right.
yes.
What match would you like to see? Across the eras. What match? What is your idea of a dream match? Which dream match?
Dream match will be Mr. Wonderful
Paul Orndorff.
versus John Cena.
Oh, you know what? I like that. That's pretty thoughtful, Joe.
Yes.
I'm gonna raise a cup to that. All right, John Cena, and okay, I would like to see
that
that.
would have been
That'll be
interesting.
very interesting. Anyway, guys, have a great show. I'll be behind the scenes.
All right, go
Answer
sit your ass
questions.
down.
Much love.
Much love.
You're horrible. You were to me.
One love.
He's gonna go run to the cops now because you insulted
Oh,
him.
hey, that's what I do.
Wow.
I scare these bitches.
I'm back in my studio.
When? I don't
April?
know. Yes.
April 2018 was a significant moment in Southern California independent wrestling history. No, it wasn't because we did the first wrestling match in a building that is doomed to become a pile of bricks, but it is because for the first time in 5 years at least, another wrestling fed dared to try and open its doors to become what is known as Global Coast Shit.
Let's try this again.
Gold
Take
Coast Federation, right? And we have R.J. Wallace and Joseph Saint of said Gold Coast Federation.
Oh, they here?
They're here. And
Oh, okay.
this weekend, Sunday, March 3rd, Gold Coast Federation will be giving you maximum carnage. exciting independent pro wrestling here at the Della O Training Center, 8381 Catella Avenue, Unit J. So, gentlemen, come on out. We have, you're going to need a chair, right? I'm going to step away so that they can sit down.
We might need to change the title of the show, though, because since I ain't on it, it's going to be like Subpar Carnage.
I'm going to step away so everyone will have a spot to sit. You remember one thing. Be nice to them. All right.
I'm not getting a suit again. I want him to remain a free man.
They might run to the car.
Free Azrael. How are we going to sit? Are we going to sit, white, black, white, black?
No, we're gonna do a double stuffed Oreo right now.
Hey, we'll mix it up. I'm not afraid of,
It's a double layered Oreo.
All right, I'm down.
That's some funny
White,
stuff.
black.
Yeah, see, we're like the before and after picture. Oh, Planet Fitness, baby. It's not just about the free Tootsie
Before and after. Wow, that's.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, you've been cutting weight, baby.
Yeah, Hey.
Good to see you. Welcome to the
see you,
program.
brother.
Thank you for having
Finally,
us.
we got some real promoters on the show.
There we go.
Tell us all about the Gold Coast
So
Federation.
what's going on with y'all? What y'all got coming up now? What is the future looking like for y'all? Tell us about GCF.
Well, first of all, GCF is always looking to book more talent.
Hey, well, damn it, you got my number.
We would love to have you.
Yeah, I
Hey, we
would,
got
and I would love to step in the ring and beat somebody's ass for
I
you.
hear you're calling out my champion, though. That's a little bit iffy there.
Hey,
Danny Limelight is everything a champ should be.
I mean,
Johnny Malice should be so lucky as to be the father of Danny Limelight.
He should be.
Right now.
Wouldn't you embrace him if
I
your son was such a
absolutely
champion
would.
all over San Diego and Mexico?
He's everything a champ should be.
Except for me.
Why don't you tell him what happened last time you tried to get involved with my champion, RJ?
when Johnny's son thought he could cheap shot me and super kick me in a cage
That's
match.
not how it went. I'll tell a story. You tried to get in the ring, you tried to raise his hand and be smug about it, and you got super kicked for your efforts because he's a Joseph Saint guy, because he's smart, because he should be. Why wouldn't you be? When you have a commissioner looking out for the wrestlers and an owner like you, they need to trust in me.
You weren't even at the show.
And that's why you got super kicked. You tried to step up.
Well,
and fill in
commish,
for me.
you might want to hitch your wagon to another horse that's coming into this race. Because I'm telling you, when you got the Black Stallion running, it don't matter who you got lined up in that ring with him. They gonna get ran over.
I like that.
I mean,
I'm always looking.
Johnny Malice and Johnny Malice Jr. don't stand a chance when it comes to stepping in the ring with me.
He is not, I repeat, not my son.
That you know of yet.
Well, Maury Povich called me this morning. He has the results.
Well, we gonna find
And those
out
results
soon.
will be revealed Sunday, March 3rd.
So it obviously wasn't a hair test though, right? It was a blood test.
Blood test, obviously.
Okay.
So you've got Danny Limelight taking on another great wrestler, Andy Brown. Andy Brown will be the other half of this fight to the finish.
All right.
It should be a good contest. Very worthy main event. A very worthy opponent for Danny Limelight. Or Danny Malice, whatever you want to call him.
And Andy Brown's not afraid of the limelight. Andy Brown's been on national television. He's been on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
true.
Seen him WWE tryouts.
Hey, what are we getting? Are we getting hijacked right now though?
Who is that?
What is going?
And that's the OCCW champion.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, man. Hey,
Houston
hey,
understood.
get off the camera before you break it, please. Come on. We ain't got time for this garbage.
There is not enough prettiness on that show. All the prettiness is in the gym this evening. And all the gold is in the gym this evening.
Hey,
Maybe
John.
if you move one BA Marcus Frey, it will get a little bit prettier in that studio.
John, you gonna get this kid hurt if you keep letting him get away with this stuff. I'm telling you, I can't keep putting up with this.
Your words are falling on deaf ears.
All right. My words are falling.
Isn't in
I'll see y'all in a minute.
That looks familiar to me. Where he's at. You know what? That's one of the matches on your card that's about to get.
He's got a match on Sunday.
Hey, they gave him a deposit already. If you want to get booked, you might want to rethink that, BA.
Hey, somebody's got to call John to go downstairs real quick.
So you've got Goose and Uberstood versus.
Goose, he's got a chair.
Hey, get down there, John! God damn it!
Somebody call Guy
That's
Cool.
one of the matches on the card. I mean, Guy Cool is gonna come in.
Guy Cool is supposed to be his opponent,
and he is challenging Goose and Uberstood for. Hey! What are you doing? Oh, breaking things.
Oh, well.
Look, they put a deposit for the building. Don't just be breaking stuff on the show.
Isn't that a rental? Isn't that what
He's against the ropes.
He's running the ropes.
Oh, my God.
Come on in and get you some. You want a body slam? You want your body slam now? Or you want your body slam later? Don't make me come up there. I'm going to keep running these ropes and getting in shape. You run your mouth.
That man's a good champion, man.
Wow, he's running the ropes.
Ghost to the overside.
I mean, Goose and Uberstood, he's known to be a physical fitness trainer from Germany. You know, they take the physical fitness very serious over there.
Let's get back to our guest real quick. Let's cut that video back to our guest.
Cool after that.
I mean,
Guy Cool's probably out partying somewhere. I've seen him on the
We do apologize.
Guy Cool on
I know you guys are trying to promote your show. We do apologize for that.
hey, I don't think he's worried too much about Guy Cool, man. I mean, you know.
See, Guy Cool is probably taking this match serious. You know, I've seen him do exercises and push-ups and sit-ups and stuff. You know, the curls with the Miller Lite in his hand. You know, I've seen Guy. He liked to party a little bit.
What happened, Mark?
How'd that work out? You okay?
This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. People think that they can just run around here and say and do whatever the hell they want. It is really time for new law and order in every ring that I step in. And I'm tired of dealing with this shit. You keep letting fools like this run around? Where is wrestling going nowadays? Are we a joke? Are you making a joke and a mockery of this? This is real. Every time I ball my fist up and I put it up against somebody's head, this is real. I'm tired of it.
Racism.
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all.
Conviction. Hey, listen. Hey, look,
Racism.
It's Black History Month, man. We can't.
In an unrelated story, Gusten Uberstood is driving to the police station as we speak to talk to them about you.
Oh, well.
PA's been whipping ass all over the state. Ain't no prison that can hold PA.
I mean, apparently it's a long line at the station, so it's going to be a while.
Richie Slade is also on the GCF card, correct? Richie Slade, who just, by the way, abandoned good friend PA Marcus Frey over here.
Now I see why I didn't get booked on the show. Richie Slade wants to run around and run his mouth talking about how he's scared of people and doesn't want them in the arena with him. So that's what we do. So let me tell you this, Richie Slade. The next time I see you, I better not catch you slipping. You want to sit there and run your little games and abandon people in the ring in a tag team match? What happened to franchise, Richie? Is that what we doing now? All right. Believe me, next time I see you, we're going to have some words.
Seems like he's got a lot of people on his radar, man.
The thing is, I keep my gaze open because the one thing that you'll learn about me, everybody else is down here. When I'm up here, I'm looking down on all of these punks. It don't matter. If I look in your direction, though, you better know that it might be the last thing you ever see.
I beat you once, though. Oh. I remember the time that I beat you fair and
when,
square,
when when you put your feet up on the ropes,
hey, man, you gotta
that?
do what you gotta do. Like I said, by any means necessary.
Well, back to GCF. Back to GCF. I see you guys have the heavy hitters performing that night, too.
We have the heavy hitters, and I'll get to this in a minute, taking on Divine Intervention. What's interesting is Lord Atu's been leading a team that he referred to as Divine Intervention. However, I don't think that's any of you guys.
I never heard of both of these people. I mean, fine. Angel's a free man. Do what you want to do. He's blazing his own trail, blazing his own. I'm busy being High Desert champion.
It's
I'm
like
the High Desert champion in D6W.
And he's just high. But I mean, I guess it's like what NWO Red versus NWO.
NWO.
I mean, see, I'm
Are you calling Lord R2 Kevin Nash, man?
I mean,
I can put the hair back. I can do, I do the squisher in the corner. I got 5 moves. That's all I need.
That's it. 5 moves to do.
In any event, I'm looking forward to the OG Divine Intervention showing up this Sunday.
So Divine Intervention Black and White.
We have Freddie Flores and Helma taking on the heavy hitters. Will you be in their corner?
I will be in their corner. I'm always in their corner. They've been in my corner. They've been in my corner so damn much they got the tag team titles stripped from them. So you know what? Only fair that I come and help them get the GCF tag team titles.
Well,
I will replace one with the other. You know what? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, but I like to giveth. I'm a generous man.
So are you calling yourself the Lord? Is that what
I'm the Lord of all kinds of things. You can be the Lord of R2s, and I'll be the Lord of everything else.
Well, let's not give them another suspension from another promotion.
that would be smart.
Would you do that kind of thing? Would you just strip people of their tag team titles? No match, no due process?
I mean, if need be.
If they won a title, why would I strip them of it? They've earned that title.
I think he was asking me, but I mean,
Sure.
I would ask you because you're the owner, but you're also the one that. While we're talking to the heavy hitters, our last show, you allowed Tony Reyes to take out our refs, and then
I didn't allow him.
we were without one, and you got in the ring and refed a match. And while we're on the topic of Gustin, he lost because of you reffing and didn't see a foreign object involved.
I got hit in the face with a boot.
From excuses.
It was either a boot
That's
or
all I
whatever.
hear from you.
It's either a boot or whatever Uberstead has in his tights. It was one of those two. I got hit with.
Yikes.
And then
Shoddy
I didn't.
owners. This is why GCF needs me.
Then why
It
didn't
needs
you
my
get in the
vision.
ring and ref?
Sounds like
Too
there's
good for you.
Sounds like there's trouble in paradise over here.
I was brought in to make sure things run smooth. He's the opposite.
Just the white man trying to keep his eyes.
Well,
on
I
you.
mean, yeah.
Hey, I would never do
Black-
anything.
a brother
like
can't
that.
own
Hey,
nothing.
no, hey,
You know how that is.
Can't have nothing nice nowadays.
You
He can't even. I mean, at least let the man run the show without argument for the rest of the month of February. Let him get to March 1st, then you can start talking all the shit you want.
That's fair.
RJ, go over our show. Tell him what you've booked.
Okay, so what else have we got on the table? We got Matt Vandergriff versus Richie Slade. We got Chris Cadillac versus SoCal Crazy, and Chris Cadillac is another member of the Divine Intervention.
The Divine
in
ripoff.
theory, the Divine Wolf Pack.
Okay,
if you want to call it that. Going against SoCal Crazy 1-on-1 in a match that is some people are saying a dream match of some sorts.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, true. So
SoCal Crazy 45 minutes.
Now let's talk about Matt Vandergriff versus Richie Slade, because that's a big ticket match. That's the one that a lot of people are looking forward to. Matt Vandergriff, I believe, Rookie of the Year in all of Southern California.
Runner-up.
Okay.
Which
robbed. Yeah, got robbed.
Matt Vandergriff, very, very good, very, very talented. He was at the Impact tapings. I believe he's pursuing that. He's on FSW. He's all over the country. So Matt Vandergriff versus Richie Slade, both very talented. Richie Slade, a little bit disloyal, perhaps, a little bit cut and run, you might say. But Matt Vandergriff looking to maybe exact some revenge for you.
I mean, I hope so. I might be watching that match a little closer than expected. But
and I think you'll be watching another match pretty closely. We talked about earlier, Goose and Uberstead versus Guy Cool.
You guys better hope that he
World
makes
title.
it.
So if Guy Cool wins, Guy Cool is then OCCW champion, and that changes a lot of stuff for us.
That
man.
does.
You know what? I've been getting ready for the fitness guy, doing my push-up and sit-ups when I could have been drinking and partying on a boat.
I mean, having keggers and getting ready for party time.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen him recently. Looks like he's not really partying that much anymore.
I mean, Guy is jacked. Guy is ripped. I fought
you-
Guy Cool 2 or 3 times.
Well, because there's this thing called Father Time. And you start to realize the party ain't so much of a party when you hit your 30s.
And I can prove that right now with myself.
I mean, I'm 26 and I stopped partying a while ago.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, when you
just
hit 30, then you're going to realize that the recovery takes longer than the party
I
does.
never stop partying, baby. We're going to be drinking. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. What?
Live your life, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
Live your life.
And you also have the CPW Cruiserweight Champion. Now, where is CPW?
wow.
In Washington State.
And they're coming
all
all the way here to defend the Cruiserweight Champion.
Phoenix Kid,
all the
yes.
way.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, against
He
Daniel
said, I
Moon.
ran through everybody up north. I'm ready to come down south and show what I can do.
And good for him. GCF is a land of opportunity, man.
That's
People,
what matters.
guys from all across can come here and show what they got to offer here, man, in SoCal. So, I mean, it's an open opportunity. Phoenix Kid is a champion. He had a good showing at our last show, and he feels like he can put that belt up against anybody and anybody. Daniel Moon stepped up to the plate, so that should be a good match, I mean, the GCF is a good breeding ground for guys who want to prove themselves here, or who feel like they can't go anywhere else to get their name out, or get over that hump of all these other promotions out here. Like GCF is that place where you can come and show your skills and show what you got.
Well, good. I mean, and then once you show yourself, come over to OCCW and try that mess over here. See how long you gonna last.
Danny Moon's coming. He said a lot of cruel things to me. I'm going to fight him at the Rumble if he's available again on March 30th. He came in here. He told me he can do all of these things just because he's MPW National Champion. Well, I'm the Universal Galactic Champion of the High Desert. The whole desert is mine. The Sierra, the Mojave, that other one that we dropped the bombs on, that over there. I'm the champion of all that,
Oh,
too.
here's the
That
Hiroshima
belongs to me.
champion.
Yeah, that's all mine, too. The High Desert is a High Desert worldwide, baby. And I'm the champion of it all, Danny Moon.
All right.
And you should know something about Tony Reyes. Tony Reyes is not to be trusted, by the way. Like, he beat up some of your referees.
That's right.
He hit me in the head with a nightstick and made off with my tag team championships for like the second time.
Yeah, no, I'm about tired of the exodus that's been going on in OCCW. That's for damn
Are they
sure.
leading the exodus to GC? There's the champion on someone else's show.
Is there a bar? Probably
We
not.
better be
then.
there. Make sure that I don't know if I like Guy Cool that much. I'm Justin kind of grows on me.
I mean, I think, I don't know. This should be a good match.
Who do you want to win that match? You got Guy Cool and Gusten Uber.
I mean, you can be a little partial. You don't have to be impartial. Be real. Who do you like on it?
I mean, I'm pulling for Gusten, man. I'm
The hell is wrong
I'm a
with you?
Gusten guy.
I mean, you didn't.
Oh, did I say Gusten?
I mean, I know you ain't being serious. Thank you.
I mean,
I would
I'm
rather
pulling for-
I would rather go with the guy that's a party all the time than a guy that's a puss butt all the time.
But question: do you think it's because Guy Cool might be easier to beat because he parties all the time, or because you feel like you can't beat Gusten?
Here's the thing. Either way, both of them gonna get that whooping that they deserve. Either one that steps in the ring with me, it don't matter. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I would enjoy kicking the hell out of a party boy rather than having to go through the garbage that I went through when I wrestled Gusten last time.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that again. I done walked them streets, and I almost walked that mud hole dry. He's lucky that he got a hold of that chair and that his little sorry-ass corner chick got a hold of that spray bottle. But we ain't living in the past. I'm looking at the future. So I'm going to watch that match very closely.
It's always good to move forward, man.
Yeah.
I think some of our fans are out there getting confused. They think you guys are all for one.
Like the band?
Yeah, the band All for One.
All right, I dig that. Whatever.
I mean,
if you come to the show on March 3rd, do whatever you want.
I'll be whatever. All for one. I'll be sure. I don't care. Call
Not
me
even,
whatever.
not even color me bad. At least there was two black.
Right,
people.
you can't even give me color me bad.
Like Color Me Bad over there.
Come on.
Just hold hands across America. We're bringing people together. We will rise above. We shall overcome. Guy Cool's a cracker-ass cracker. Just say it. Just say how you really feel. He owns a boat. He think he better than me and you. You know what? The hell with Guy Cool. Guy Cool's probably that 1% tax bracket. You're probably in that tax bracket too. Look at with your watch and sunglasses and whatnot. We all know this is fake jewelry. We all know you got a real job, so you be paying taxes, and he be taking your tax money. Buying himself a new plane with it
You're
or
the
something.
one trying to sue and get your way.
I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to live the American dream. And the American dream is to sue people whenever you have the opportunity.
He's trying to sue his way to the 1%.
I took a fall in the Walmart in 1987 and I'm still living off of that. My God.
1980.
That's good money.
that
I'm
long ago.
a little older than I look.
Oh. Well, I guess white don't crack. Shit.
I mean, that's news to me.
We don't all age like cottage cheese, my God. You know?
I mean, tell that to Terry Bollea.
That's all the tans do.
And this says on your event page, will Mikey O'Shea finally get his hands on Lord Atu? Is he trying to eat him?
At our debut event, they versed each other in the main event. Oh. Mikey came out on top, and then all of Atu's men intervened and attacked Mikey. And Mikey still hasn't really forgiven that.
So the declined intervention is jumped in.
That's right.
Okay.
He's let it be known that he's coming and hunting Lord Atu.
Okay.
And anyone that stands in his way.
Now Atu hasn't answered my calls, but I have it on good authority. Mikey's going to drag him. He's going to find him one way or another.
I mean, he better be prepared for an unfair fight, though, if he's going after a guy that he knows already has the manpower to make it unfair.
But how much manpower does he really have, though? There's two different divine interventions, apparently.
I mean, if they all come together in a kumbaya moment.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into the pentagram, you know what I mean? We're going to summon some stuff up. We're going to rock, paper, and scissors, and we're going to find out who's on which team. Shirts versus skins. I'm obviously going to be on the shirts side of that equation.
I should hope so.
And, so that's where Mikey O'Shea was. That was the same day he was late, and you broke my ankle that time.
Oh, was that day?
Right, and he was late because he was on your show.
This is correct.
Well, I mean, he didn't really want to come to support you anyway, obviously. So
must have not meant that much to him.
Well, that's the guy that you went after the tag team titles with. So
and that didn't even work out, man. I swear, I've been tag team champions with both members of Divine Intervention, and that's worked out for me. I'm just trying to decide what to do on the third. You know what I mean? I got Angel Atu, I got Mikey O'Shea, I got Freddie Flores, I got Helmuth. The three of them together, way more than Mikey O'Shea. Oh my God! I don't know what side of the fence I'm gonna land on.
That's a tough one.
Real quick, one of our number one fans out there.
Roll with a little bit of melanin.
One of our top, Dustin Loya.
God, man, what is this kid doing now?
Now he wants to know: is puss butt a cat reference?
I mean, it could be.
Puss butt?
She's asking Marcus right there. Is puss butt a cat reference?
I mean,
because he has 5 cats.
Oh. And a lobster.
And he said he should try out for a wrestling class. He said he should sign up to be a wrestler himself. That's what he's talking about.
I mean, just as long as you don't train with Gooston, you might actually become a good wrestler.
Follow your dreams, young man. I assume he's young. I mean, I'm young too, I guess.
Now, is there a GCF wrestling school?
I think mentally
he's young. That kind of thing.
We haven't discussed that, but I've been recommending them all come to Della O's.
Yeah, come train with John Della O, man.
Got a good program.
I mean, we'll whoop people into shape. You want to come out, come get it.
But I heard online that John Della O is a bad person. I've seen it on social media.
Well, I mean, I've heard in person that John Della O is a bad person. That don't matter. If you coming to get trained, you coming to get trained. Don't worry about.
It'd be nice to have a
successful exactly.
Right? I'm a horribly mean person, but I'm a good trainer. Do it again, goddammit! Do it till it's right, you stupid idiot! I've critiqued practice matches and I screamed at them till they cried like little women.
Yeah.
They're not on the card anymore, but
So run down the card one more time, just top to bottom.
All right, so Maximum Carnage this Sunday, just downstairs from the studio. We got Daniel Moon versus Phoenix Kid for the CPW Cruiserweight Championship. We got the Heavy Hitters versus Divine Intervention Team 1, I guess. Chris Cadillac versus SoCal Crazy, the Southern California Dream match. We got Richie Slade versus Matt Vandegrift. We've got Gustin Uberstud defending the OCCW Championship versus the party captain Guy Cool.
Let's go, Guy Cool.
And we got Danny Malice defending the GCF SoCal Championship against Uptown Andy Brown in a contest that, I'm pulling for Andy Brown on, man. But,
why Andy Brown?
Because he's bitter.
Me and
That's
Danny
why,
Limelight got
'cause
some
he's
beef.
bitter
Brown.
that our champion is putting us on the map.
Is he your
while
Kofi
not
Kingston?
endorsing you?
Is he my Kofi Kingston?
Because Kevin Owens out of the clear blue sky got thrown into that, and
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Oh, now that we're finally out of February, we don't have to honor you guys anymore. So let's go ahead and take away your number one contendership. For real, is that what we do now? And then everybody wants to sit there and ask me, why are you so bitter against WWE? I don't know. Maybe because you guys want to play a game of let's give black people a little, but let's not give them it all. Yeah, let's say, okay, Bobby Lashley held the Intercontinental title. You should be happy about that. But he got eliminated out of the Royal Rumble in less than 30 seconds. He lost the title to Finn Balor. You have him stuck with the short, skinny, stupid version of Paul Heyman. I mean, he's pitiful. He is the worst hype man ever. He is. If you gave DJ SoCal a microphone and said, hype this guy to the ring, DJ SoCal would do a better job. Come on, let's be real.
He's always in the house.
DJ SoCal would be there Sunday, March 3rd.
I mean, DJ SoCal, I love you to death. I swear, I'm not shooting on you right now, but I'm just saying. It's really just absolute garbage. Then you go to the SmackDown side and you go, hey, Ron the Truth Killings, we know how hard you've worked for this business. We know how hard you worked at making yourself legitimate when you were outside of this company because K Quick was K shit. We all know that. So then you go out and you make your name a legitimate somebody and we bring you back and make you pull out ladders during Royal Rumbles. We make you come out and you don't know if you're talking to a real person or an imaginary person named Little Jimmy. So
good stuff, man.
I mean, it was good comedy. That's great. You always could have put a top hat on a nigga and tell him to tap dance. I mean,
my mom was watching this.
Let's be real. That's all it is.
No, he has a right to say that word.
I just got to be real with you right now. You tell us to go out and be Sammy Davis Jr. and you want everybody to clap and laugh. Let's be real. You had somebody that the fans are getting behind, and maybe I'm speaking
to be fair.
soon.
No. To be fair, they do that with Hispanic wrestlers too.
Right.
Either you wear a mask and look Mexican enough for them, or you drive a friggin' a lawnmower around and
call ourselves Mexicool.
Mexicool.
The only time that you then finally took a Mexican legitimate was with Eddie Guerrero
and waited till he died.
And waited until he died to actually honor him.
Respect.
You know,
fucking Chico and the man.
it's some of this the worst stuff
Tito
that I've
Santana
seen.
was an all right wrestler. They didn't make him as the gimmick.
And I'm really hoping that they're gonna make me eat my words and give Kofi his spot at WrestleMania.
Let's hope.
Which is fine. If you give him his Mania moment, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, because it's not, I know it's not for me, but you all got to understand that there's a lot of kids that look like him, that look like me, that are watching this and aspiring to do this for a living, or not, maybe not even aspiring yet. Because what are you aspiring for? That's my question for you, WWE. You always want to sit there and say that you're a universe, but whose universe are you doing this for? Because there is not a child out there that looks like me that has someone to look up to in your federation.
And The Rock is not an accurate.
It doesn't count. He is only
It doesn't
black
matter
1
how
month out of the year, and I have said this.
Doesn't matter how black he is.
Azrael, how do you feel, Azrael? You feel this low?
Because he's only black. He's only
counts, right? Hey, man, The Rock counts.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
To be insane.
Here's
The Rock counts.
Here's the thing for me.
I don't know what's wrong
The Rock counts, yes, but he only counts as much as he claims, and he only claims it 1 month out of the year. He only brings up Rocky Johnson in February. Every other month out of the year, he is
He's
a
Samoan.
proud Samoan wrestler. And then all of a sudden you stick him with Kevin Hart and what's up, my nigga? Get out of here.
Well, don't forget Akeem the Dream and then Rikishi's two guys, the Worm, They were both black too, weren't they?
The Usos turned black. They turned black on a dime. They squared up with the police over the weekend.
black
they put hoodies on them. Now they enjoy the hoodies.
But I use this argument though. Let Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews do anything like that. And if they were getting the same push, I guarantee you that title change would have never happened for them.
No.
So that's what I'm saying is you look at the lineage. It's harder for us because we don't have the athletic kids that then want to turn around and become wrestlers. Like we have the athletic kids that want to turn around and become football players, but we don't have the lineage that the Samoan lineage exists. So it's a little different for us.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you all this, and this isn't just for you, Marcus. We touched on this last week. Why? Okay, we have BET.
Right.
We have the Black Coaches Federation. We have the Black Karate Federation. Why is there not a black wrestling promotion? There's not. Why?
There have been.
Okay, but why isn't there? You know what I mean? Why isn't there? Because there's plenty of black wrestlers.
This is true, but I'm going to be completely real with you in this. Unfortunately, even though black people are the biggest consumers here in the world, we, for some reason, do not know how to support our own.
No. Well, wait a minute.
And the reason why I say this.
O'Shea Jackson seems to be doing just what? He grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth.
No.
Right?
No, but that's the thing is, when did his career take off? When the white kids started to buy the NWA records like crazy. So you I
see what you're saying. So like even Motown.
Exactly. We don't support our own. We look at it and we go,
who do you
great
support?
Job, but we are the biggest consumers of everyone else. We go out and we support the promotions like WWE. We go out and we support the brands that they're pushing for everybody else. But as soon as you say, hey, we got a black promotion for you, we go, way to go, nigga, anyway.
Like, yeah, we ain't coming to your show.
Exactly. And it's sad. It's a problem here. It really is.
Oh, well.
There's a lot of people that look like Kevin Owens. There's a lot of people that look like Kevin Owens. You know, fat, lazy, people with their tank tops and their basketball shorts.
So
they're going to be watching.
So let's push towards them. Let's get those kids, the kids of the cable guy that look like they don't really belong in a wrestling ring. Let's get them to watch and give him a number one contendership and pull the guy out. Because that's my biggest thing is, what did he do to lose his number one contender spot?
It became March.
Explain that to me. Because the same thing happened to Bobby Lashley. If you guys remember a few months back, he won over Roman Reigns and earned his number one contendership against Brock Lesnar. Then all of a sudden, the very next night on Raw, you make him defend his number one contendership and lose it to Roman Reigns. Because why? Because you feel like it wasn't a good card? Because you feel like it wouldn't draw enough people?
Now, real quick, Isaac Molina is asking, what about Street Profits from NXT?
Here's the thing. Street Profits are great, but what do you guys do when you watch them? Do you watch them and go, man, those guys should be tag team champions? Or do you watch them and go, hey, they're a lot of fun. They're a good time. That's all I want.
That's like talking about Crime Time back in the day.
Exactly. And that's exactly who I mentioned last week. If Crime Time would have had a run-in with the cops, they would have been gone. Crime Time had a fight with Michael Hayes backstage because Michael Hayes told them to stop acting like some washed-up niggas. Or it was the context was somewhere in there where he dropped the N-bomb, and they got into a fist fight with Michael Hayes. They were this close to earning a number one contendership for the tag team titles, and they were let go the next day because there's a zero tolerance policy. Then they were brought back and made to look like fools, and they broke them apart within months of
now real quick, we got Destination 6 watching right now if you want to say anything to them. And also we got comments about Mark Henry, Booker T. What do you feel about them too?
Okay, and so I'm going to address that. Mark Henry.
Wait.
Sorry,
me? Oh, okay.
Or maybe the white people can say something.
I mean, they can, but that's the thing is they don't know our struggle. let them say something. Yeah, I'll let them say something, but they don't know our struggle.
Azrael struggles. I know he came from the trailer parks.
I mean, because what do they know? They know John Cena. They know Ric Flair. They know Triple H. They know multiple time world champion.
We want our wrestling reparations, damn it.
I'm waiting for my 40 acres and a mule in the WWE. God damn it.
Hey, a white man invented basketball, goddammit.
And this is true.
You're welcome.
Actually, the Aztecs did.
No, that's nonsense.
I'm sorry, RJ. Go ahead and answer.
So, I mean, with Mark Henry and Booker T, I mean, Mark Henry, I guess not as much. Like, he was still kind of one of those guys when he wasn't really needed that kind of got pushed by the wayside. But
they waited a decade.
They waited till he was about at the end of his rope career wise, and like when he wasn't really able to go that much in the ring, to be like, oh, we got Mark Henry here. He's a veteran. Let's give him a push.
And here's what I'm going to use in that argument, because everybody always likes to bring this up. You say world champions. When I define a world champion, I define someone who is wearing the title that represents that company. We all know that when the WCW World Heavyweight title came over to WWE, it did not hold the same prestige. Nope. So at that time, you throw that title.
But Ron Simmons was the champion.
He was
of WCW when WCW was WCW.
Right.
Go back to the mid '80s.
But that's what I'm saying is when Booker T held it, I will give him the honor of yes, he held it 5 times in WCW. When he came to WWE, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody wants to talk about these champions when they were elsewhere. I'm talking about WWE as a company.
Even
they
with
do
Booker
not
T,
push them.
Even with Booker T and those WCW title reigns, that was when WCW was shit anyway.
Right, it was starting to go down the tube.
So Vince Russo was like, oh, let's make this diverse. Let's have the black guy win. Oh, but he's going to lose to Jeff Jarrett and Hulk Hogan 3 times. You know?
Do you remember Triple H in the middle of the ring? He's like, people like you should entertain people like me. And it was like the most racist thing I've ever heard in the entire world. And then WrestleMania comes around.
And who won? Triple H won that match. When you have a heel.
Better than clean. Pedigree. 1, 2, 3.
Ric Flair got taken out of the match and still won clean. That was weird.
What about the Iron Sheik?
What about him?
He not black?
I mean, because they called him sand
niggas. That don't count.
Sand trooper. I mean, he don't represent me. I'm sorry, because that's my whole thing. Is I don't want to defecate on Mark Henry's history, but we all, like I said, we all know that the WCW world title at the time that he held it was on its way out again. Mm-hmm. When I say representing WWE, I am talking about the title that has your brand all over it. That big WW ugly ass title that you have has not been around the waist of anyone of African American descent. That is my issue. So I'm looking at it and I'm going, why are these guys not good enough to hold it? You know, you even gave the title to Jack Swagger. Come on, let's be real. You know, like, and
we the people.
and you're telling me that that's not a mid card guy holding an upper card title? You know, like, let's be real.
I mean,
did we go through your whole card? Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Yeah,
okay. Closing comments on this. I think your buddy's on his way up the stairs.
Bro, if you let him in the studio with me in here right now, there's gonna be some blood in the water. I'm just gonna be real about that. I can't.
Just save a little bit for Guy Cool, I guess. That's all.
I'll try. He might be able to limp to the ring if he's lucky.
Lucky.
What about Mark Henry doing it with the old lady? the world's strongest man.
Sexual chocolate, man. I mean,
157-year-old Mae Young.
His theme song was my ringtone for the longest time.
And I mean, you know, I love the gimmicks. I love some of the stuff that they do with the guys that when they're there. But at the end of the day, when you can't call any of them a prominent champion, it just kind of tells the story. And Vince McMahon can come out till he's blue in the face and say he's not racist, and I get it. Yeah, you know, nobody wants to be called racist because it's such a term that comes with so much heaviness within it, and it starts to make people change the way that they view you. But it's also something that should make you change your ways, change the way that you do stuff. Keith Lee should not have been beat so easily by what's his face, Mr. KO knockout, and then all of a sudden you let Matt Riddle come in and take him out with no problem. You know, like that's the stuff that I'm looking at. Don't build stuff like that.
In retrospect, Vince will always say he's had a black champion. John Cena had a platinum rap album. He's about as black as they come.
One more time before you all go, give us the date, the time, and the ticket prices, where to get them, all the important stuff if I want to come
And just
see.
know I ain't buying no ticket to get in either. I'm just walking up in that bitch. So
Gold Coast Federation.
Right now, BA, you have my permission to come in and see the show. I want to see what you got.
Well, thank you. You didn't have to give me permission because I was showing up regardless. But all right, I'll take it.
You just can't have niggas just running in and breaking this show like that, man. You just can't be doing that.
It's up to you to stop.
And I'm bringing 10 of my homies.
So give us the details
Are you
again.
rolling 10 deep
So-
to the show?
GCF Maximum Carnage this Sunday. Delo Jiu-Jitsu. Tickets are $10. purplepass.com/GCF Carnage. Bell time, 15 at the door, day of. Bell time is 6:15. Doors open at 5:30. You know, get there early. I mean, every seat in the house at Delo Jiu-Jitsu is a good seat, but the closer you get,
Remember, those seats are rentals.
Yeah, the chairs are rentals, so let's not fuck up the chairs or do any of that stuff. But it should be a good show. Should be a good time, and we'll probably see y'all two there because we're gonna have people busting the show, I guess. Apparently.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. Remember, that's this weekend, Sunday, March 3rd, Gold Coast Federation Maximum Carnage here at the Delo O Training Center. Bring a family, bring a family of friends, and don't you dare miss it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. And especially thank you.
I look forward to seeing y'all on Sunday.
All
right.
We'll see.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our next guest is the one and only OCCW champion.
Nope. I'm telling you right now, John.
Uberstud.
He just dropped the mic.
I put on the...
John, you gonna have to come do this because I'm not sitting on the same set as
Let him
him.
go.
I swear I'm not sitting on the same set.
podcast.
If you want me on this set,
Is
that means you
missing
want
one
some
thing.
blood on this damn table.
You know what? Look,
Pull up
maybe.
the
Hey, how?
Siege.
All right, hold on.
Hold
Hold on.
Hold me back.
Hey!
Get him.
Scoot down.
I'm gonna get him. Hold me back.
Scoot down, big man.
Don't make me do this.
All right, sit down.
happening.
Sit down.
You better get me out of the studio.
You just talked about why there are no black champions. Sit down and prove to me that you can be a black champion.
Well, since we're on the subject, Gustin and Azrael, name all the great white champions we have on this
show me
wrestling.
my-
We don't have time for all that. We don't have time for all that.
over.
All right.
What?
So I
like
wanted-
it, don't move it. What are
you doing?
Where it is.
What are you
The
doing?
belt looks beautiful, man.
Hey, toss me my hat. The glare is gonna mess with the camera. Hat's right there.
Look at that beautiful.
I feel like I'm tanning right now.
So how do you feel about Guy Cool?
All right. This weekend, you're wrestling Guy Cool, and you're defending the OCCW Heavyweight Champion against my wishes on the GCF card against Guy Cool, who we haven't seen
Hopefully he
in an
kicks your ass.
OCCW ring in a couple of years now. First of all, why do you think you can beat Guy Cool? Secondly, why do you think it was a good idea to defy me and take this match?
I'm not doing this in defiance of you. I am doing this in honor of you. You told me I had to defend the belt, so I am defending the belt to prove to everyone in OCCW and to prove
you
to
did
everyone
tell him
in
that.
I
GCF
did tell him
that
that.
I am a champion. A man's champion, a real man's man, and the only person at this table whose gold didn't come from Party City.
I'm not wearing any gold, and I haven't been to Party City. Well, every time I show up at
And
an old
he's
lady's
not
house, it's
wearing
Party
any
City.
gold, so who must I be talking about? I don't know.
Man,
I'm not going to mention any names.
All right, moving right along.
He thinks you're a fool and he pities
Shine
you.
my damn
Me and Marcus Ray pities the fool.
You wanted to shine my belt? Yes.
Hey,
that is
no.
the one condition
we are
under
not-
which I will let you borrow
We
my
are
belt.
not going there. Let us not go there. All right. I'm sorry. Everybody doesn't think like these two. All right. What are you gonna do to Guy Cool? What do you know about Guy Cool? How are you gonna beat Guy Cool? And all that.
Guy Cool is a party boy, is he not?
He
hanging
is.
out on his yachts, hanging out on the reefs, smoking the reefer, maybe. I don't know what he does. I don't want to make any accusations, but, you know, things are legal and whatnot. I'm in the gym, day in and day out, getting my beef on. Guy Cool, look at this. You think you're going to come up in here and beat this? You're not going to beat this. I am the German fitness guru. I am the OCCW champion. And on March 3rd, you're going to find out exactly why when I put you over my knee just like I did to Marcus Frey and spank you like a little baby. Wah, wah, wah. Because that's all I ever hear from him. And that's all I'm going to hear from you is wah, 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 wah.
That's your champion. That's what you want.
It's his champion and it's your daddy after what I did to you at Cage Match.
Sorry, Mark.
Don't worry, son. Daddy brought a banana for you. Do you want me to match it up?
Oh, no.
Since you got your baby.
Damn.
No.
A banana.
Hey,
A banana.
Hey. Hey. What's that?
For real.
Is that
No.
It's good in his face.
We get him.
We playing with
Go. Hey, look, we didn't have that. Hey, wait, put that away. Put your banana away.
Mash it up for his baby teeth. Because he can't eat solid foods. Because he's a little crybaby.
Well, folks, this must be it. This was OCCW. This is Joey the Bull. We'll see you this Sunday at GSF, and we'll see you next week on the Royal Ramble.